Okay. Hello, everyone. Hey, this is your Mercury Retrograde read. Okay, we are in Mercury Retrograde. Okay, we were in the shadow period. There's a little shadow period before and a little shadow period after. Okay, but right now we are in Mercury Retrograde for some of you, it's the 18th, but I think for me and my hemisphere and stuff, it started on the 17th about 9 o'clock at night. Okay, but we're officially in it, y'all. We are in it. Okay, in it. Okay, Mercury is in retrograde in Leo. So just from all the readings that I've done, okay, because I already did all of them, y'all, situations about just a lot of frustration. The karmics are frustrated. They're mad. They're mad. Okay? We have ego trips, ego deaths. It's quite interesting. So, what is going on around you? As you know, we pick images around here. Go over to the selection page, and I will see you at your read. Okay, so group number one. Getting this message for you has been so interesting because the person's energy that is around you, this Mercury retrograde, they are probably the most, the word that's coming up is like usurper. I literally was like talking to my man. I was like, what the freak is that? Like, I've never heard that word before in my life, but I keep hearing it in random places. I was like, I've never heard that word before in my entire life. And I like words, okay? I like words. I really do. I've never heard of that. So here's the sitch. When I looked it up, or when we looked it up, and I think it's interesting that I mentioned my partner in this because for some of you, you are in a relationship, which is the important part here because this is like coming across as an obsessive friend, lover, family members who are trying to assert their presence in your life, assert their need, like your personal need for them in your life, meaning that these people want to be wanted by you so bad. These people want to be needed by you so bad. They want a place in your life. And you know how Mercury retrogrades can kind of bring back relationships, right? Or point people back to you, right? Maybe not so much that you want them back in your life, but they want you back in their life in a way that they've had you in their life before, in a way that your relationship has existed before. So these people, the way it's coming up is that they're not like seeing you as a person, they're seeing you as like, like I was getting like, you know, those little boo-boos for the ones who know what that is, okay? They're like little dolls, okay? Like you're to these people, you are their little boo-boo. You're their little boo-boo, okay? It's not so much about the people because for many of you it's different people. Like for many of you it's an ex and they know that you're in a relationship, right? And even if you're single, they're afraid of you getting into a relationship, okay? If these are family members, and once again, a lot of you, for the vast majority of you who are looking at this group, at this like message, you're in a relationship. Like I can almost guess you're in a relationship or you're dating someone, right? Whether it's you've been in a relationship for a while or you just gained a title, aka like you just became someone's girlfriend or just became someone's fiance, became words, just became someone's wife over the last like maybe it just happened and at the longest it's been like 6 months. And People are thinking back to a time when they had more access to you, thinking or even fantasizing. Like some of these people, they're fantasizing about a time if they had more access to you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Spirit, because I literally, I was so bent out of shape about this read, okay? I really was, because the only download I had got was frustration, irritation, like annoyance, right? It's like if these energies are coming up into your, energy field, into your auric field, then it can come up as just all of a sudden getting very frustrated, very irritated, because it's like, for a lot of these people, they wish that you would just call them, or that you would think about them, or that you would text them, they want you to be just as obsessed with them as they are with you. And what I'm getting here is that y'all are just not. Rejected in reverse. Oh my gosh. And they feel like your partner is like a cock block, okay? They really do. For some of you that aren't in relationships, they just feel like you are unnecessarily, some of these people could be abusing divination, okay? If not abusing divination, then like, they could be, because there's a lot of different like meanings to this for me, right? I'm thinking this person could be like obsessively, if they're religious, praying for you, obsessively praying for you. Like this is obviously someone who is spiritual to a certain extent, whether that's religious or it is like actually spiritual, like an alchemist or a witch, right? Has their own spiritual practices. They're trying to force your hand. Usurper. As I said, they're trying to force their way into your life through some type of manipulation, energetic manipulation. Okay? They might even want to just straight up like make you react to something. Like, even if it's drama, I just need attention. You are not going to reject me. Whether you come to me because it's your choice, because I've just been in your energy and constantly praying for you, constantly trying to manifest you. Either you come that way, or I could just straight up like contact you and start a fight with you. But I'm going to get your energy. Like, that's how these people feel, bro. And it's so crazy because like Mercury Retrograde starts today. If you're seeing this on the 18th, for some of you it started on the 17th, right? But it goes all the way till the 11th of August. And with Mercury being in Leo, there's just like this theme of egos, like egos being bent out of shape, ego deaths for some people, but people's egos like getting so triggered by other people just living their life and not like being focused on them. Can I get one more about what's going on around them? Okay. Yes, these people think they're so important, bro. One more for this Queen Rising. Yes. If you like set some major boundaries with this person, it was such a good idea. Such a good idea. You are a smart cookie. You dodged a bullet. I'm so over you, baby, good looking now. I wanted you bad, but I'm so through with that. 'Cause honestly, you turned out to be the best thing I never had. I don't know why that's coming up. And I'm gonna always be the best thing you ever had. Oh, baby. I bet it sucks to be you right now. I know you want me bad. I don't know why this is coming up, but it's time to face the facts that I'm the one that's got away. But know that it will take another place, another time, another world, another life. Bro. The way that this message would not come through, y'all. This person is so just stubborn. Very stubborn. Can I get more on this situation, Spirit? Not they want to be a victim. Mm. Like I'm literally imagining someone like running to God, right? Running to God, being like, why won't they talk to me? Oh my God. It's not fair. Why? Oh God. God, please. Right? Oh my goodness. A while ago, I got like a weird vision, and it's going to be a collective message that like by the time this is up, I should have already have it done. And it should be coming out a little bit after this. Y'all, I get so many downloads, it's insane. But I had like this download of, or not even a download, it was a dream of someone like literally like crying over a candle, trying to pull back someone, like trying to call someone's energy to them. Some of these people, like I said, some of these people are like witches, baby witches. I'm also getting spiritual prodigy. Like some of these people have some natural spiritual gifts that they've always kind of had, maybe even manipulated, okay? Because some people just have gifts, right? It's what you choose to do with those gifts as to if you will continue to have them or they can be revoked, all right? Look, they can be revoked. Now, when you choose to use your gifts for bad, you know, try to literally go against someone else's free will. We all have free will, but when you try to abuse other people's free will because of selfish reasonings, it's not even a, oh, like, not even. It's just it's never okay to go against someone's free will unless that person is literally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, actually like intending harm on someone. Okay? Like, we all have free will, but if you decide to take your free will, your own decision making, and, you know, grab a pew pew and go to the bank and, you know, put a whole bunch of people in danger to get money, then yeah, obviously you're gonna lose your freedom to make your decisions. You're gonna be in jail. Okay? And it's the same in the spiritual way. You continue to do like, you know, put roots on people, or you decide you're going to steal someone's the partner, or take someone from their purpose and literally like snatch their energy for your own, right? Snatch someone's essence for your own. Try to destiny swap. If you decide you're going to do things like that, even if it's not in that moment, you will have to pay for what you did. Even if you get away with it and you go on about your life 5, 10 years from now, sooner or later, karma comes to collect every time. It is what it is, okay? It is quite literally just the balance of the universe. What goes up must come back down. You cannot, you cannot do wrong and think, oh, absolutely nothing's gonna happen to you. It just is what it is, right? Now, if you do wrong and you say, dang, like I was wrong, and you turn away from that, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like there is forgiveness for everybody. I don't know why I'm saying all this, but like, I think this person doesn't get that. Once again, the usurper, like, they feel like they should have whatever the freak they want, and if they don't, if something doesn't go the way that this person thinks it should, right, they will literally like turn around like, oh, why doesn't anything ever work out for me? Like, they will just literally like a big baby, y'all. Entity attachment. Yeah. So if you made boundaries with this person, if you followed your instincts that told you like, hey, stay away from this, I'm gonna put it over here, stay away from this person, like, you know, keep your distance, and you decided you were gonna do so, very, very good decision. Very good decision. Chubby in reverse? Wasn't, oh, clean your space. Okay, so for some of you, you need to cleanse. You need to cleanse your body, aka like maybe a spiritual bath, smoke cleanse. Like, keep yourself cleansed. Keep yourself cleansed. Gorgeous in reverse. Y'all, I hope they're not trying to do like some type of spell on you, man. I really hope not. So yeah, they could have tried to do like a beauty spell or something, because they resent you for something. Rejecting them, I guess. Confusion spell. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what to say, y'all. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. But you're divinely guided. You're fine. You're protected. I just wanted to let somebody know that. I'm so glad they came out with that message. Yes, you're divinely guided. You're divinely protected. This person is not mentally well. Maybe it's because of this entity attachment, right? Remember, take what resonates, but also I feel like it is different situations for a lot of different people. Like for some of you, this is a religious person, right? And they're abusing the Bible. They're abusing scripture. They're abusing even like, I'm getting like Hierophant energy. Like they could be abusing the church by lying and saying that you did this or you did that, especially if you have two different belief systems. Okay. Going to like friends of theirs. Also hearing coven. So like they could be doing quote unquote intercession, which is a whole bunch of people coming up to pray against something or someone, right? They say it's for the love of God or whatever the heck, but I've been to some of them prayer meetings and it does not sound like that. It sounds like a whole bunch of people casting spells, if you ask me. But you've learned from your mistakes, which in case, I think that's why you are protected in this situation. You know that this person is a drama starter. You know that this person is entitled to a certain extent. Okay? So, wow. Chaos magic. Demonizing scripture was on the top of the deck and I didn't even see it. That's crazy, y'all. But yeah, this person is like trying to, when I tell you, for some of you, this person is calling in every bit of every bit of energy they possibly can. And they don't realize that, like, I don't care how spiritually gifted you think you are, certain things you can't do. You can't just do to somebody, right? Also, it depends on who you're doing it to, right? They don't know that you're divinely guided and that you have a certain level of spiritual protection. Because if someone's doing all of this, it's because they've done it before. They think they can get away with it, basically. And they're about to be exposed. And that's what they're not seeing. So that's what another thing that could be happening this Mercury retrograde is that like somewhere within the next 2 weeks, this person's about to be exposed. And it's also going to be exposed to you that you really dodged a bullet. You escaped a crazy person and protected yourself from a hater. So this person is resentful to you for your confidence, especially your confidence to walk away. They could think you're on a pedestal, that you think you're better than them. Straightforward in reverse. I can't let you go. Oh my gosh. But that's the thing. There's something about like the way that this connection went. Now I'm getting like a family download. It's like for some of you, if this is a family member, like they are that family member that's always been very entitled. They always think they should have what they want, but it's not straightforward. It's not something that they say. It's how everybody treats them. It's kind of like everybody just enables this person and they put up with this person, right? Same if it's like an ex-lover. It's like, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it how it's coming to me. Take what resonates. But this person, they are very entitled. Very, very entitled, which in case creates this entity attachment and a strong hold for an entity attachment. Because to be that stubborn and to basically step over people's free will and to basically like not respect other people's boundaries, other people's decisions. It's like for you to essentially assert yourself over someone else's life, okay, someone else's energy, and decide that you are just essentially they think they're God. Like they and they may not say this. They might not even be consciously aware of it because they are being controlled. Okay? And I hate that excuse. Like personally in my spiritual walk, I hate that excuse because at the end of the day, we have to allow the energetic space for an entity attachment. So when it comes to certain things, especially with people like this, it's like they want to victimize themselves and they want to like say that, oh, woe is me, like, oh, life is just so hard for me and blah, 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 right? But they do that just to get what they want, just so that they can be on top, just so they can feel important. Okay? And if you were to be like, nah, I don't want to play that game, they will do tons of different spells, tons of different energetic tactics. They will resent you. They will talk trash about you. They will try to attack your confidence and your beauty and your essence. They will try to do all of these things under the pretenses of, oh, I just can't let you go. I miss you so much. And I just want to be around you. And no, 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 no. I don't, nah. Nah. And I think that's my thing. Yeah. Oh, they want you to have a soft spot for them. Okay? Soft spot for their tears and their hurt and their pain. And that ish to me is just so annoying. Someone could be darker skinned. Okay. Okay. What is this? Oh, could be someone's mother. All right. It's not clear, so I'm not going to keep it out. Anything else? I know sometimes I sound like real heartless, and I think it's just because I've dedicated so much of my time, and it was extremely uncomfortable. Like, I've purposefully put myself in situations where I've had to grow. Like, even showing up to therapy or showing up to like counseling, that's uncomfortable to be like, I've gone through this, this, and this, and you're crying in front of that person's face, and they're just like, okay, but like, what did you contribute to this situation to essentially put yourself in the case of being hurt? And for you to have to sit there in front of that person's face and be like, well, maybe I did do this, and maybe I contributed this, and, maybe I am carrying out a pattern that, tells me this certain story about myself and about my life. Like, you have to be real with yourself. That's what breaks out of entity attachments. That's what breaks it. Okay? Especially because, like, oh, I hope I'm not talking too much, y'all. But when I was younger, I went to like churches that believed in like deliverance ministry and these like very dramatic, spooky experiences where like devils were being cast out of people. And those same people would come back with the same entity attachment, the same, like, the next week. And after a while, especially, like, me working in the church, after a while, I was like, okay, bro, like, how do we actually heal these people? One of the reasons I left the church, seriously, like, how do we actually freaking heal these people? How do these people actually come out of this? And it's doing the uncomfortable work. It's looking at yourself in the face and being like, okay, like, what am I doing to create an atmosphere and an environment within myself for this entity attachment? What am I doing? What am I doing to have myself in this negative place? And what can I do to change it? It's taking responsibility. And oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna lose subscribers for this. I'm so sorry, y'all. But like, it is what it is. It really is. Because one, I feel like I'm talking to people who understand that. Because I'm like, your spirit, if you're divinely guided, then I know your spirit team has to at least tell you, hey, you're doing this, this, and this, which is making you feel like this, and that's why, you're struggling with self-worth, and that's why you're struggling with this, and that's why, you need to do some shadow work. Like, my spirit team told me this week, Michaela, some of these things you're dealing with is because you're not going within, you're not doing shadow work. And I was like, ooh. And even though I didn't want to do shadow work, and I even want to be like, well, I've already done shadow work in that area. They was like, okay, well, you gonna deal with this frustration, this irritation until you get up in there and look within. So meditate whenever you're ready, sis. Like, that's the journey. And nobody wants to do that. They want to go to practitioners and put spells on people. Anything else you want to tell group number 1? Yeah. This person's about to be exposed. And when they do, they're going to feel so betrayed. Maybe by the universe. Because once again, they believe they're so spiritually powerful. They really do. I also heard walking free. You're going to be able to walk free. All you're being asked to do is keep your spaces clean, keep your energy clean, core cut, cleanse, stay in prayer, listen to your inner guidance. Okay, because you learned from this mistake and it's over for you. For them, they're imploding. They're imploding. They're trying to send out all of this like energetic manipulation. But the thing is that there's nothing they can do. They're going to have to stare themselves in the face. They have no other choice. Because you're out of the way. You're minding your freaking business over here. There has been literally barely any energy pertaining to you in this entire read. Meanwhile, around you, there is a storm brewing. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay. 6 of Wands. One more. One more, please. Thank you. Meanwhile, you over here, you gonna be sipping. Every day I spend my time sipping wine, feeling fine. All the time, I'll have to take it slow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, y'all. I'm telling you, somebody's in a relationship, and this is a beautiful union. This is such a beautiful union. Such a gift from the divine, okay? If you're in this connection, and if you're not, this is a union of yourself. Like, you're in a balanced, beautiful place. You're loving life, okay? Some of y'all could be going to get some drinks over the next week or two, enjoying the vibes, okay? Very much Leo-esque, okay? Leo likes to go out, have some drinks, have a good time, keep it lighthearted. So whether this is you with your friends, or you within yourself, or you and your partner, you are in a great place. You're gonna be good. This is gonna be you. This is gonna be you, okay? This is something's coming to the surface for this person, okay? I don't know why I'm seeing this as like all the spell work they're doing. It's like it's about to be seen. It's about to be seen, and all them sticks they thought they was throwing towards you is about to come back. It's gonna be like this, and all these birds is like your spirit team. Like, yep, it's about that time. It's about that time. What's this 6 of Wands? What's coming to attention, right? Play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. So the only person who's about to be receiving the spell work is going to be this person. Okay, so they're going to be experiencing the confusion that they wanted to put you in, the chaos that they wanted to put you in. Mm-hmm. Should I take it? Okay, what's this 9 of Cups? Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, gosh. This person's exhausted. This person is so exhausted. If y'all feel led, definitely watch the collective read that I'm going to be doing on this, because this person is so exhausted. I have no idea how long they've been trying to hit your energy field, okay? How long they've really been trying, but it's not working. Not only is it not working, they're exhausted. You see this person with their you see this person with their hand on their hip? They're like, oh man, gosh. They might even think that you're doing something back. that you're doing some type of magic, some type of ritual back to them, when all they are is fighting the mirror of their own energy. They're over here thinking like, oh, they must be sending something back, right? No, no, no. Things are just balancing, okay? Things are just balancing out in the physical realm because of all the crap that you're doing. What's this? Eight of Cups. I feel like it's them being forced to walk away. Them being forced to leave you alone. Yeah, them being forced to leave you alone. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. Wow, the imagery in this is crazy for the meaning of this read. You see how these birds are like lifting this person up? They don't have a choice. These are the same birds that were exposing them. You see the birds right here and the birds right here? Same birds that are exposing them are the same birds that are making these people walk away. These people. They might have gotten a group together. Okay. Yeah. Oh, music. Gotcha. I think that's your message, group one. Wow, this has been an interesting read. A very, very interesting read. Congratulations. Mercury retrograde is going to be going pretty well for you. If you are feeling any of that frustration, like all you're being told is to keep your space clean and cleansed. Keep your space clean and cleansed, okay? If you start feeling frustrated, irritated, annoyed even, okay? Just clean up a little bit, even cleanse yourself, right? Meditate, stay connected. And that's your message, okay? Bye, y'all. Hello, my beautiful message number 2, okay? Group number 2. These are what I pre-pulled because I actually did number 2 already. Y'all already know. If I feel like a message is not flowing, if I feel like, it was hard for me to really get the messages out, I will redo. I will, okay? So, I have a download for you guys, okay, that I got in meditation. Now, Mercury retrograde is going to be from July the 17th all the way up to August the 12th, okay? So, let me get to my notes, y'all. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good day. Really do. Okay, cool. So, this is what I got for you guys. I got, for number 2, hyper awareness around a lot of people, okay, as well as like hyper awareness on the road, which is kind of a good thing, right? Hyper awareness can cause a little feeling of anxiety, but hyper awareness on the road, I mean, you become hyper vigilant, so that can kind of be good, right? But there's something about like the road, like pay attention when you're on the road. Maybe even being like hyperactive in the mind, because we do have hyperactivity here as well. High egos around you, okay? Because the message is what's going on around you, and this is during the Mercury retrograde. So a lot of, egos, inflamed egos, because Mercury's going to be in Leo, and as well as like hyperactive. So hyperactivity as well as sensuality that's coming up, little partners from the past, romantic flings from the past, definitely is something that is in the energy. I'm experiencing that myself because somebody was in my DMs, and the crazy thing is my Instagram is private. I didn't even know that anybody even knew I was out there. But yeah, somebody was all up in my DMs. I was like, this is awkward. What are you doing here? Okay, then we also have leaving behind anxiety. So you might be bent but not broken. So for some of you that could resonate. Something about like being bent but not broken. And then I have the window open and the wind just went crazy. So something might shake you up a little bit. Something might shake you up or have you feeling a little shaken, but your spirit team is saying, you're good. you're good. Okay. Whether that's somebody trying to, rock your peace, because we definitely do have that out here. A lot of swords, cups, air, not of, and fire. Okay. But not a lot of earth. Okay. Grounding. So, oh, as well as monitoring spirits. Somebody wants to see if what you said you were going to do, you're doing it. And if they see that you are and you're succeeding at something, they're going to be mad, like very, very mad. So that energy might hit you, or something about that might come to your attention, right? People talking trash, because Mercury makes you want to look back on things, look back on people, back on relationships. So there's somebody who might think about you at this time, look back to see what you're doing, and then get mad at your progress. Right? Whatever. Monitoring spirits, heavy, okay? So that is what I got download wise. So when we look at the cards here, when I got out the cards, this came out first and these three fell out with it. And I just naturally put it in this order here. And I was like, okay, spirit, period. So, Four of Swords. Keep your peace. Keep your eyes on your peace. What makes you feel at peace. That is very, very important, because you have to almost like balance yourself on this mental stability, on this like knowing when to be out there, when to defend yourself, when to speak up, when to even be like in the cut. I don't know why I want to say like in the cut, in the scene, like when to be outside and when you need to leave and go home. This is like a Cinderella syndrome, okay? Strong ambivert energy. You need to know when you can be outside and when you need to take your butt home, okay? I don't know why I'm like imagining somebody running into the couch. Like, when do you need to rest, okay? As well as this Knight of Swords. It's like making a wise decision, taking action on things that keep you here in this peace, okay? That's what I'm getting so far. Okay. Also, don't be careful not to move before you think. Okay. Like, I'm getting you like saying yes to a whole bunch of different things, like saying yes on autopilot, and then you realize, holy crap, like my schedule is full of a whole bunch of crap, and why did I say yes to all these things? Like, please think before you answer, respond to people, because it seems like there is this potentially a lot of people wanting to be around you, a lot of people wanting to reconnect, a lot of people wanting to talk, okay? I'm seeing that. Which, to a certain extent, yeah, they want you outside, but they also don't want you outside too much. At least that's what your spirit team is saying over the next couple of days. I think like, the next couple weeks? So can I get a clarification for this Seven of Wands? I'm so sorry. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Ancestors, for this message. And I hope it is helpful to my group number 2. And just protect me as I go forward in giving these messages, okay? So, what is this Seven of Wands? 7. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh. I just feel like this Seven of Wands is like, it might come off intimidating. You are really like balancing multiple sides of yourself, where in the middle of all of it, people see peace, people see groundedness, people see stability mentally, emotionally, spiritually. People see like groundedness. And the thing is, like, these are the things that you almost have to do to keep it over the next couple of days, right? Like, you almost have to, this Mercury retrograde is like, might cause a little bit of a windstorm, a lot of like distractions. At least that's what I was getting, and more about that's going to be in group 3. But for you, they're just saying like, keep your peace, all right? Defend what is most important, and what lights you up, okay? Like, people might be trying to coerce you, pressure you, peer pressure you into doing what they think is right, and to just like say yes, say yes, say yes. But like, your team is basically saying, defend what is most important. So, for example, your schedule is, you have to go to work, okay? We have to pay bills. You have to, keep up certain routines, skincare routine, gotta do your hair, things like that, You got to do that. That's non-negotiable. You gotta brush your teeth, right? But it seems like you might be coming in contact with somebody that maybe you want to they want to reconnect, they want to talk to you. That's gonna they're gonna try to completely like bulldoze through your life. And this might not just be a person, it could be like a change in your schedule at work or something in your life that is coming to kind of like shake everything up. Even if that's like taking more hours at work, or maybe you have a new job. I don't know. But there's just something about like your day-to-day life that you're going to have to defend your routines and what genuinely makes you happy. Like, people are going to want you to give your time. I don't know how else to say this. Like, they're going to want you to give your time. Okay, so what are they going to have to like, what are they going to have to rest from? That's what I want to. Okay, so what is this Eight of Cups? Yes, they want to burden you. And like, that's what your spirit team is saying. Like, don't take on nobody's burdens with this Ten of Wands in reverse. Don't take on nobody's burdens. And that's like a mature choice for you. Okay. Are they the Hierophant? Taurus energy? Okay, so it doesn't seem like it. I'm going to say no. You might run into someone who truly... Okay, with the Hierophant, they could be a family member or somebody who is either they're important to themselves or they are important to you. All right. So it does give very strong Taurus energy as well as Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Female also. Might not be, but it's definitely given female. Somebody who just, and that's why I was like, maybe they are a family member, because I can't think of a label important enough to where somebody, like, you literally have to run away from them. Like, you literally have to, like, avoid them. I can't think of a label, like, that important other than a family member to where you just have to, like bob and weave to miss them, okay? But someone wants you to take on their burdens, and it's because maybe they think they are important to you, or they should be. It's a strong entitlement energy. So that's something that you might have to, once again, like, keep your peace about, and almost like give to what gives back to you. Like, focus on this, focus on, keeping certain boundaries, defending your boundaries, and also like what makes you genuinely happy, as well as some type of creativity. If some type of creativity, even if that's like, intimacy with your partner, like something, you need to be over here, okay? And staying away from, I almost wish like this imagery was going this way, like staying away from someone else's burdens. Can I get one more for, like, what are they trying to burden them with? Death? Okay. Somebody lost something. They lost something. Moon, so it's different for a lot of there's a lot of people watching, okay? So it's different for all of you, but somebody has lost something and they are grieving something, whether that's a job, I mean, knock on wood, God forbid it's like a pet or like a loved one. Somebody has lost something in their life, and they want to lay their burdens at your feet, and they really badly want you to just be like, okay, yeah, that's fine, and just kind of be an autopilot, not really thinking about what it truly means to be there for someone when they are grieving. Like, grief is it's a staged process. It's a lot of different stuff that's going on. Okay. Somebody's going to go through ups and downs and, a lot of different emotions, and a lot of it, I mean, there's nothing that anyone can say to make you feel better. So that person has to really go through that mostly with themselves, by themselves. You can support them and, maybe bring them food, or, like make, because sometimes when you're grieving, like, you need a meal, or you really are kind of out of it. You can support them, but you can't do it for them. And it seems like they want you to be their peace. That's what it is. Like, they want you to be their peace. They want you to extend your stability, or what they perceive your stability to be. They want you to give that to them. And this is a very egotistical request. That's why I said high ego. So this is a very egotistical person who thinks that they're important enough that like what type of this is like king or queen treatment energy, right? Like, my emotions are too much. You deal with it for me, peasant. Like, what is up with this person, bro? What is up with this person? Oh my gosh. But the thing is, and this it's a whole nother perspective of the death, this is something, like, they want you to take on burdens, and that's something that you could have done in the past. That's over. Like, you don't do that anymore. You don't just say yes, yes, yes to make somebody else happy. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, you might really be having somebody bent out of shape. You really will. I don't know how else to say this. I'm gonna get some stuff from my, like, oracle, because, yeah, just about other things that might be going on. It gets messy from here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Just about other things that might be going on, as well as more on this situation, because I really would love to know about. Okay, yeah, y'all are in, like, you're in a good energy. Like, other than this person, you're in a good energy, and I feel like that's probably why they're letting you know this, because for some of you, you have definitely made a lot of strides this year. Like, you have really done such a good job. You could have even solar plexus manifested a lot of great things into your life, a lot of things that you said you wanted to do this year or just around this time in your life. You've done it. Like, you've been able to really achieve that. That's amazing. Love that for you, babes. But this Mercury retrograde, people really want you to almost, like, feel guilty for achieving things, which is crazy. Yeah, you've removed yourself. You've removed yourself from other people's burdens. I'm so sorry. This is not funny. This is not funny. Okay, this is not funny, Kay. Stop laughing. No longer in your south node. And y'all know from readings ago, okay? I'm just gonna keep it down here. You know from readings ago. Yeah. We're moving towards our destiny. I did, like, a whole explanation about the South Node, like, a couple readings ago. Messages in your dreams. Okay, so there could be messages in your dreams about people wanting to infringe on your, I don't want to say boundaries, but they want to infringe on your routines, whatever is keeping you at a peace of mind. They want to, like, infringe on that. Even, like, you might have people more than normal being like, hey, like, what do you do? Like, you say you, like, meditate, but, like, how do you do that? Like, what does your schedule look like? Like, people kind of people want to know what you're doing right. Why am I not happy? And why is group number 2 so happy? People want to know what the heck you're doing right. Yeah, because they can't see. They can't see with this third eye in reverse. Okay. Yeah, and, like, it seems like you're living in bliss. With this kind of being weird, though, I'm gonna say, like, people are wondering if it's real. Haters. Yeah, these haters are like, is it real? Like, are they really happy? Oh my goodness. This glow up in reverse. Are they really making changes? So yeah, you might have some naysayers, some people who want to like, you know, talk their ish, blah blah, whatever. What is this? Who is this Queen of Wands? That's what I want to know. Who the heck is this Queen of Wands? Okay, all right. Okay. All right, so now I'm starting to think that you could be this Queen of Wands. Okay, okay. Interesting. It's going to take some emotional intelligence to know when... I feel like someone's going to try to manipulate you. Yes, they're going to... Sabotage and self-sabotage between that and scammer keeps coming out. Like, why is there so much of this bullcrap going on in the collective? What the freak, bro? Okay, so... I know who you really are. Take your mask off. Somebody wants to prove that you are not, like, fulfilled, like you're not happy with your life, like there's something severely wrong, and that you're essentially just like acting, like you're just a really good actor. Love that for you. Okay. But yeah, someone's doing research on you. You're being seen as someone who, you know, has, okay, somebody's either with a pretty boy or like they are, you know, very, oh, okay. And that's what I was telling you with this Ace of Wands. I was like, somebody, y'all, is trying to get in your DMs. Okay. That is its own thing. Like, but this person is very easily attached. Okay. Do not get into anything new during a retrograde. Okay. Even if it's love, y'all. Mm. No comment. But yeah, this whoever this pretty boy is, they get easily attached. So somebody be careful out here. Someone please be careful. Bye, Felicia and coworker. Okay. So this Queen of Wands might be a coworker. Cause I was just like, it can't be you. And on top of all of that, what you've removed yourself from is people who are going through their karma. And it's not your job to make sure that, you know, they... It's not your job to make life easier for people who I promise you would not do the same for you. And I'm not always like that, y'all. Like, I'm a very giving person, very generous. But with that being said, it's like sometimes people want to lean on people that they know are good-hearted to kind of like pacify them through a hard situation. And then when they get through it, they disappear. Which in case they just kind of sucked up your good energy and then just left, gone, out of there. And then whatever the heck you were supposed to be working on, that was the energy well that you needed for your life and for your work and for your routines and for your own success story, okay? So be careful out here. Be careful out here. It is mostly a good Mercury retrograde for you, meaning it's not too eventful. Okay, there is some love in here. There's also some intuitive messages coming through. Continue to move in silence because these... Look, somebody is really trying to prove something about you that was not going to happen. They just want to prove you're not happy with your life. They want to prove that you are faking something. But you're too intuitive and also too strong to really be like hurt. What is this research? Someone researching you? What is that about? What are they researching? What's researching, Spirit? Spiritual gifts. Okay. So for my intuitives out there, especially if you have channels, someone could be like lurking on your channel. I know not everybody does that, but okay, dad's side of the family. Alrighty. Those could be the haters. So for somebody, it's your dad's side of the family. And people who are very bossy. So people, I don't know why I'm getting like, with that, I'm getting that like somebody, they think they want to boss you around in your life. Like they want to get information on you, ask people about you or research you, and then like kind of call you and just like throw all of this advice on you that you did not ask for. So for some of you, that's what it could be. Like somebody wants to impose themselves on your life, even though, mind you, you're removed, you're in your own lane, you're happy, you're doing what's best for you, but somebody like, it could be like someone older than you. I'm being brought back to this Hierophant energy. And then once again, you're told to move away from this. Like don't let this Hierophant energy, family, whatever, like get you off your own peace. Comes back to that every time, right? Don't let these people get you off of your peace. Like you could be doing something in your life that is just very non-traditional. You could be moving in ways that are non-traditional. You could be making traditions that to other people are not traditional, just doing your own thing. And somebody's got a problem with it. People are hating on it and they think like, you know what this gives? It's like, that's not the way that you were born. Like, I know who you are. That's not the way that you were born. That's not the way that you were raised. Well, that's the thing. You can go on to learn way more things after you grow up, okay? And when you are no longer being raised by other human beings who also make freaking mistakes, when you come out into the real world, you have to do what's best for you, and you cannot just do what someone else thinks all the freaking time. And they almost want you to just like kind of take it and just be like, okay, yes, yeah, I hear you, but it's just not, that's not the case. Like these people can't boss you around. And then for some of you, it is like coworkers. It's a coworker who wants to boss you around because they are a level above you, Hierophant, and they feel as if like they can like throw all of these criticisms on top of you, but you're being told to like move away from this person, avoid this person, do your own thing, you know, don't let, because one thing about a phoenix is it is uncontrollable. So it's like this person might have things to say, but at the end of the day, you know, these family members or this coworker, they can talk ish, but it's not going to change the fact that you do things your own way. Not only do you do things your own way, but it works for you. It works for you, okay? And it works for your mental health as well. So definitely believe in yourself, because that is the challenge here. The challenge is that they want you, or these people are doing this is because they want to disrupt your peace and they want you to question yourself, because when you question yourself, you come out of a higher vibration and then they can actually, you know, impose what they want on you. Okay, group number 2, I was about to lift up all the cards and cleanse for the next group, and the situation was I was directed back to this card. Like, I was literally like taking a break, y'all. And all of a sudden, just saw this card in my mind. The Ace of Wands. Somebody might want to bait you into an argument. Okay? That's for somebody specifically. I don't know exactly how many of you might, you know, be going through a situation like that. Once again, pay attention to your dreams. And, there's a difference between like defending yourself and unnecessary arguments, like an unnecessary clapback or unnecessary conversation that turns into an argument. And it seems like your spirit team is basically telling you like, hey, keep your, I don't know why somebody's guide is like, keep your wits about you, like keep your eye on the prize. And I think that's why the 7 of Pentacles is important with this Ace of Wands. Like, when I tell you my face is like getting hot, like something's gonna there might be someone who wants to get you out of character, like get you like riled up for you to say things that would ruin your reputation, ruin all the work that you put on yourself, like you put into yourself, ruin whatever you've built in your life, right? Ruin a perception of you even. So they want to essentially get you bent out of shape by saying a whole bunch of things to kind of get you riled up. So yeah, and like when I tell y'all, like all of my chakras just saying this, like everything that has to do with like speaking and like thinking, it's like they want to get in your head and say something to where you end up just going off at the mouth. Okay? So, whew, that came up out of nowhere. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. And really, if you have to literally get up and walk out of a room, get up and walk out. Like, get up and leave. It's just not worth it. Okay? So, now, for real, that's your message. Love you guys. Bye. Okay. Hello, my group number 3, message number 3. Okay, just downloads. It actually took me a while to, like, this has been a process. And I feel like to explain the process is also to be a part of the actual message itself. So one of like the biggest downloads I got is that this Mercury retrograde is actually like, though it might be uncomfortable, this is like a period of time where you're going to grow exponentially, like so quickly to the point where to other people it's going to look like a quantum leap. It might, I'm not gonna lie, it's going to be uncomfortable for you because for some of you, you like your control, where my fixed signs at, okay, even some Capricorn energy in there, like you like to be in the know, okay, especially if you do have strong spiritual gifts, like, you know, a sense of knowing when things are going to happen. You know, your spirit team gives you a sign and different signs of where to go, when to go, you know, when to stay back, when to move. Like usually that's what you're used to. You're used to a certain type of flow, but your spirit team is changing up the flow with you for your growth, for quick growth on top of that. Now, once again, this quantum leap energy, it's a quantum leap. So it's like, if you've experienced delays when it comes to a very specific thing in your life, something maybe that you've been manifesting, something that you've been working on, we could even look at it as in like Mercury retrograde, it's in Leo, right? As well as we have other planets in retrograde, which might also be helping with this growth process here. But it starts on the 18th. So if this is either going up on the 17th or the 18th, y'all, this one message, this one group has stopped me, like floored me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm going through my own stuff as far as like my own like spiritual, not important. It's not important, but it's like, I've experienced so many delays just trying to get this to you, because for me to get this message out, there's certain things that I had to like really confront within myself. Like, okay, Michaela, this is in the way, that's in the way, this in the way. And that's essentially like what your spirit team is about to put you through. Like it's a, okay, what is in the way and what is aiding in delays and stagnancy in your journey. You know, it's something that none of us ever want to hear, but it's not even, it keeps raining. This is so crazy. It's not even a situation where this is going to be like, you know, like this is fun. Like it's going to be fun. It's like the only part that could make this not fun, like Mercury is on your side in this situation, in this case scenario, okay? Because Leo represents fun. It represents lighthearted, you know, romance. It represents creativity. So like this is fun, but you have to get into the flow of what your spirit team wants you to do and not the flow of what you're used to and what you're comfortable with. Like this is stepping outside of your comfort zone, okay? So what's going on around you, this Mercury retrograde? Let's see. Did I get everything out? Oh, that's what it was. So I had got a download about it. I was in the park and I saw these ducks in a swampy lake, right? And it was so like it stuck out to me so much. I was like, okay, I feel like there's a message here. So essentially what I got from that was you have people sitting in filth, mentally, relationally, but it's comfortable filth, and to them, you know, it looks good. Like, oh, I have support, I have friends, I have all of these people, I have like all of these things on my side, and look at you, pile number three, group number three, you're all alone. Like your path, yeah, like you're struggling because you don't have what I have. Like, so there's someone in a past period of time, even yet still now, that thinks that they're better than you because they have like more support than you or something. Like they have more, I don't know, like better family relationships, better friends, like a better partner. Like this person's it's like a strong competition energy. This person swears that they're just so much better than you because of surface level bullcrap, not even realizing that like the group that they're in is poison. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was walking past these ducks, I was thinking to myself, like, do they not see that they're in like the like nastiest water? Like, mind you, there's so many different lakes in, you know, my town. I'm like, there's so many little lakes and ponds where they could have hung out at, but they decided to be in this just nasty like algae everywhere and just like really murky water. There's like bugs flying over it. It's like this person thinks that they are so much better than you because they have a group or they have support at the surface level, right? From what it looks like in the physical realm, but your support is not seen. Your support is your, if you believe in your ancestors, your angels, your guides, you have so much support in the spirit realm that this person thinks just because they don't see the numbers that are there for you and that are on your side, that you are something to laugh at, to scoff at, that they should like, you know, turn their nose up at you. But like, they don't realize that they're the one that's lost because like when I saw those, like, you know, when I saw the ducks, I was like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, get out of there. You know, I wanted to help them. And I was like, I feel like this is a message. Like, I feel like this is a metaphorical message. And they were just like, yep, you're on it. You're on it. And it's just like these people, they are in such just like toxicity that they are not consciously aware of it though. And you're being told to like stay on your path. There's also I've been seeing 111, the 3 ones. So 111, I've been seeing 222 and 1222. Something's balancing out for you. For you when it comes to identity, self-expression. It's like something's coming back around for you when it comes to like your personality, your identity, the way that you express yourself. Like you're going to be able to like really put things together about yourself and about who you are and your journey up until this point that like before this point, maybe you couldn't really explain, right? Maybe there were certain like emotions that, whew, oh my God, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm channeling so fast. It's like kind of uncomfortable. But this is what I'm talking about. It's like when the downloads come, when the understanding comes, you're not going to be able to really necessarily control it. Like your spirit team is saying, like, go with the flow. Let us work with you. There are certain things that have been stagnant for so long that we are stepping in here with you in this period of time that is supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be like frustrating or issues, delays, problems. They're stepping into your delay. They're stepping into the stuck places in your life and they're being like, hey, look at this, look at that, look at this, right? With different signs and synchronicities to let you know like, hey, this is what you needed to see. This is what you're not seeing, right? They're stepping into the things that are your blockages. And they're, whew, thank you, spirit. Oh my gosh. It finally makes sense. I'm about to cry. Whew. They're stepping into your blockages and it's uncomfortable, but only at the beginning, okay? And on top of the fact that a lot of things are, for some of you, take what resonates. For some of you, you've been waiting for certain like karmic things to even out. Like a lot of you have had to forgive. A lot of you have had to let things go, let people go, and always being the mature person, always being the person to walk away, always being the person to hold your tongue, always being the person to have to, think about integrity and maturity, when it felt like behind your back people dogged you out. People took like the lowest of the lows jabs at you, right? Really tried to target your image and your identity and who you are as a person, attacking your morals even, because there's situations about belief system that's coming up in this too. Oh, it's evening out. It's evening out. Like while you're over here ironing out certain issues within yourself, certain delays and blockages in yourself, while you're doing that within and focusing on your path, there are a lot of people are going to start to realize and wake up and come to the conscious understanding that, oh my gosh, I'm sitting in filth. Like, oh my gosh, I thought I was so much better than group number 3, but I'm sitting in absolute filth. Like, I thought this person had my back. Oh, they're talking behind my back. Oh, this person's talking behind my back. Oh, all y'all supposed to be, you're supposed to be my family, my friends. Like, what the heck? Like, people are going to finally start to see, especially if you were somebody who tried to tell people, like, hey, this person, they are moving weird. Like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, something about this person isn't right. Like, this is such a time of vindication for you. And it just keeps raining. Like, the way your spirit team is stepping in for you right now is crazy. Like, I'm getting also just in the nick of time. Like, some of y'all have just grown a little weary at like certain points in your journey, having to transmute things, having to let go of things, while maybe there wasn't any empathy for you. Like, there was nobody there to be like, hey, like, I see you, I see what you're going through. Even if some of these people in these groups saw, like, dang, like, if I went through what pile 3 was going through, what group number 3 is going through, I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I wouldn't be able to go on. Like, how are they doing this? Like, even if it's in like the workplace, your friendships, like groups, it's like groups of people. I wouldn't be able to go through that and come out on the other side. I wouldn't have been able to lose certain things and try to do all the stuff by myself to get back to where, because like for some of you it's monetary, or for others of you it's relational, and others of you it's like familiar, like family. I wouldn't have been able to be betrayed by my entire family and still go on and move on and still have a good heart and not be a absolute like menace to society. Even if this is a spouse, like a karmic spouse that you had to depart from, right? And their family as well. Okay, relationally, friends, groups, organizations that you used to be a part of. So for some of you, it's a sorority. Look, that's okay. I've never channeled that before, but I'm getting like organizations, like you were a part of something, and you were the oddball out because of your opinions, because of your intuition, because you were like, this isn't right. Oh, did you like, why did this person say this about this person? And it's like you knew too much, and you were just a little too smart for certain games that people wanted to play in these groups. So they singled you out. You became the scapegoat, right? Even if it's the work group. Okay. What was the other one, y'all? They're watching, Kay. They can't tell you. I feel like it'll come back to me. We got relationships, familiar. I think it was like workplace. But yeah, like even if it's the workplace, like, y'all, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Tower card. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't even get into it yet. I'm telling you. There is something changing abruptly. And all your spirit team is asking you to do is stay on your path, babes. Like, they're holding your hand. They're holding your hand. It's only going to be a little uncomfortable because it's nothing compared to what these people put you through. Okay? So it's supposed to be what is going on around you, but I feel like this is like what's balancing out for you. Okay? Can I get... I'm going to put this in the middle. Can I get 2 more cards? Okay, so what is this Ten of Swords? A Queen of Cups in reverse. And a Knight of Wands. Are these people? Okay, yeah, these are people that you've had to walk away from. So, a manipulative, even like codependent, I'm getting. Very, very like emotionally manipulative. This person will cry at the drop of a hat, okay? Try to even like reactively. These people try to really like betray you through getting in your head. Just for you to have to like walk away. Like pull those knives out of your back, right? Out of emotional defeat and have to like walk away from these people. Okay? With this Knight of Wands, so I'm getting like it's a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Who's this Knight of Wands? The heck? I'm getting they were a King of Cups in reverse to your star. These people tried to like stop you from shining. They really did. I'm gonna put this here. They really tried to stop you from shining by getting in your head and essentially like trying to bully you into not liking yourself, not following your ideas and your goals, not following your own mind. Like these people tried to bully you into doing so, right? With like strong opinions, with like, you know, just because how do people bully? They'll, you know, whisper into other people's ears and say all these different things, right? So on one end, you got this Queen of Cups over here, trying to manipulate you into being insecure about yourself. And on this other end, you have this King of Cups in reverse trying to essentially bully you with their thoughts, desires, and wants over you, right? This could really be a family. It does kind of give like toxic mother-father. But you had to walk away from this. Like, an Eight of Cups is the mature decision. After reflection, after really looking, like the Seven of Cups is like looking at the illusions, right? Different options, different things that you could make something out to be. The Eight of Cups is like, okay, this is my decision, my mature decision after reflection and understanding of the situation, looking away from what I want to see. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna look at my options somewhere else. Okay? But these people, or enough energy to represent people, is also like energy. Because it doesn't have to be just family. Because family is in here, but also I was getting workplace. And once again, organizations. Like, it's people who like to bully and like almost take their emotions and project it onto you to almost, if it doesn't stop you, it will confuse you enough to make you completely stagnant. You had to walk away from it. But walking away from people like this means that there isn't understanding. There's probably gaslighting, reactive abuse, okay? Like if you get too angry or whatever, right? What is this Tower? This is Knight of Pentacles. I just feel like your spirit team is like literally going to break these groups of people down like slowly. And I know this sounds like kind of morbid, I'm not gonna lie, but that's the thing. A tower comes to destroy something that is not built well anyway. It's a destruction that leads to rebuilding. Hierophant, okay? That leads to rebuilding, putting things back together, okay? It's not like, oh, destruction, complete destruction. Chaos. Like, it's destruction of something that is not well put together anyway, and it's inevitably meant to fall. Hence the lightning here, and then like everything kind of just disintegrating. But it's happening slowly, system by system. So in these groups, it's like whoever is at the quote unquote top, could be an earth sign, whoever's at the quote unquote top, it starts with them. Scratch that. It's going to start from the bottom. And then it's lastly the person at the top. The person who thinks that they know everything. The person who is seen in the highest regard in this group. Because I'm looking at the stairs going all the way up. And once it gets to the top, that's when everything completely disintegrates. What is this? Five of Wands. We're about to get to you guys, okay? Yours is like over here. There's also like spiritual beliefs in here, like temperance, the Hierophant, like people fighting against like moral understanding, manipulating moral understanding as well. And these people are gonna like fight it and choose to see it as anything else but the truth. Like these people, family, friends, ex-friends, excuse me, family, ex-friends, in-laws, freaking organized, like these people are so stubborn, and this is why this system has to go down so slowly, because like they won't get the lesson any other way. They won't understand it. It won't really click. Now I'm hearing Justin Bieber TikTok. It's not clicking to you, is it? I'm standing on business. Like, your spirit team's standing on business, okay? It's not clicking. It's not clicking. Come on, okay? But it will when all of this stuff starts to happen. What is this Eight of Wands? Thunder. Okay. Thunder confirmation. Period. And as I said, you're going to be grounding something. You see that ball over here? This ball of energy here? It's the same ball right here. Wow. Over here, you guys are blasting forward. Just a little bit of turbulence from just a little bit of discomfort, but you are blasting off, my group number 3. While these people are having to really deal with the fact that, and that's the thing too, I feel like these people here could be experiencing this Ten of Swords as well. The Ten of Swords that they left for you, but you were like, nah, I think I'm just gonna, rebuild myself and walk off, okay? Y'all hear that thunder? Oh my gosh. Look, I try not to really talk about like the Orisha because, the internet, especially when it comes to certain spiritual beliefs, they get real weird, but like there is just a certain goddess that really I connect with so heavily. And sometimes it be insane, like really insane. I'm like, it's good to know she over here with me. Hey, hello. Oops, sorry y'all. Okay, so now let's get out something from my oracle here. I want to see who these who's this King of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse people? Who are these people? Spiritual haters. I told you something about freaking morale, like spiritual morale. Nobody gets me, you do. In the struggle position. Yeah, these people might be like, oh, like, I hope you can understand. I hope you can like forgive me. Especially when things start to really hit the fan for these people. Okay? When they start feeling these swords, when these swords start to really hit, when they start feeling that mental defeat, they're gonna be like, I hope we could try again. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. We're soul tribe. I'm family, family. I'm telling you, there's a difference between family and relatives. These people are relatives. And they're hoping to get some type of sympathy out of you because of what they're going through. Now that they're going through something. So that's what's going on around you. And this is also kind of reminiscent to like message number 1. So you could have some messages there. Real love. These people are so full of ish, bro. These people want to manipulate the crap out of you, man. What the freak? Real love in reverse. You think you're better than me. Jealousy, envy, competition. I was about to say confirmation. This is insane. This is so much manipulation. And that was the thing too that I was getting. Like, on your path for the next couple of weeks, while you're quantum leaping, while you're going through extreme healing, the only way that this can like be messed up is if you fold. Like if you allow these people that you already know are on bullcrap, like are bullishing, right? Are bullishing. If you allow them to play on your timeline, to play on your time as well, stay focused, y'all. Stay focused. It's about to go down. Karma. Lack mindset. And the cards like almost completely flew out of my hands when I was talking about some stay focused. Okay. Yeah, these people want to throw you off your focus. Somebody could be going through some inner child healing, and it's crazy because like Leo represents children. Okay, the spiritual haters, if you resonate with being a witch, an alchemist, okay, doing something that is not like a religion, if you resonate with that, these people do not like your belief system. But this belief system and the work that you've done spiritually is about to like up-level you. It really is. Removal in reverse. They don't want to be removed. They don't want to be removed. Co-workers. Yes. For some of you, you got some co-workers. Y'all, this is just confirmation. You got some co-workers who are definitely struggling with like jealousy. even trying to like maybe project that jealousy onto you, like saying that you're jealous. Okay, so it was like this, conflicting situations, and then it said trust the process. So it all works out in the end. It's gonna be exposed, y'all. They want to start conflicts. Some of you could have messages in pile or message number 2. Yeah, these people do not want to be let go. They don't want a spiritual death. They don't want you to release them. They don't want you to forgive. They don't want you to walk off and do your own thing. They don't want you to, you know, mend your own heart by yourself. They want you to need closure. They want you to need their assistance, their help, their acceptance, their validation. Like, all these people in the past, these manipulative people, really, really want you to need their assistance in your life in some way, whether it's financially, what's the death? The physical or financial, or physical or spiritual. Like, they want you to need them in some way, in some way. Okay. This is, I'm gonna put this over here. This is unaware of your beauty. You did the right thing. Please don't worry. Yes, dude. They want you to question yourself. They want you to question yourself so bad so that they don't have to receive this karma, so that they don't have to receive this breakdown of karma. Because it's all coming in. So they need you to lack your spiritual work, not to work with your inner child. They need you to like not be really self-focused. They need you to focus on this competition and what they're saying behind your back and what they said and what they did and the fact that we don't like what you believe, and they need you to participate. And that's the only way that they can avoid what is inevitably going to happen regardless. They need you to be in lack. I feel like I gave a message like this not too long ago. I really did. They want to blur the lines, but it's not. Like, the lines are not blurred. They want you to be in drama with them, but see, it's in reverse. You do not care. You don't care, bro. And I love that for you, because I literally put everything upright. Like, you see, everything's upright, but it keeps coming out in reverse. Scammer. This card comes out almost every reading. I swear it'd be having different meanings every single time. So lately I've been feeling like this really weird like cross-watcher energy, like people watching to see like what's unfolding for others, like watching to see what's happening for someone that they're thinking about. And the thing is, I really want to get into the energy of what good things are coming in for you guys, but I do feel this protection, like this protective energy to not do so. Just know this. Know this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Know this. It is all working out in your favor, despite what it may look like when you see the physical representation of these people. It is not your job to make sure that someone gets their karma, okay? Karma is just lessons learned. Karma is just the freaking way of the universe. It is, you know, what goes up must come back down, right? So if someone sends up negative energy, if someone sends out negative energy to you, inevitably it will come back to them, but it's not your job to focus on that. Focus on healing. Inner child healing, for sure. I'm getting someone's like definitely done inner child work, for sure. But like, listen to your inner child. especially when you're feeling frustrated. It's like, it's a call. It's a call to the inside. So slow down, connect. Connect to yourself, especially if you meditate. All right? Do things that connect to your inner child. If for some of you that's dancing, others of you it's something like crafty, creative. I'm seeing like those little, like those little needle things. What are those things called? Crocheting. Some of y'all like to crochet. Some of y'all it might be doing something like new. I'm seeing someone jumping off of a rock. Like, if you need to go hiking or do something that you really loved as a kid, that you really loved as a kid, I'm seeing karaoke machines. And of course you can adultify it. Like, if you want to go out to a bar that has karaoke, like, get into it, okay? But it's something about, like, easing the pressure, because what is going on with these people, they're going to try to project out. I feel like there was a card that talked about that. No, it didn't. Okay. But what's going on with these people, they're going to try to project out to you for some reason. And now I'm hearing that song from Sinners. I feel like I'm so late, but like it's like last time. And it's like there's this saying he said at the beginning of the song, is like, the last time I saw my brother was like the last time I saw the sun. It was like, for these people, for a lot of these people, like I said, they knew there was something special about you, and they still chose to exclude you. They still chose to put you down. They still chose to manipulate you. They still chose to join in with the group. Okay? They still chose to exclude you. These people knew, like, a lot of them knew there was something special about you. And I'm also getting, like, with these, like, stars, the way that they look, like, they knew you were a little rough around the edges, but the inside was good. It was good. Okay? And they knew it. But they still chose to, like, do weird stuff. I'm hearing they wanted to be in with the in crowd. And now they're experiencing this death because they wanted to be energy vampires. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wanted to be energy vampires. They wanted to be in with the rest of the group. And now they're experiencing this death, and as they know, like, a lot of these people know, they could be thinking about you. Subconsciously, they know that this is about to happen. And they could be thinking about you. And I'm hearing, like, I'll live like it's the last time for a long time at the wrong time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all get it. I hope you do. But that's all I keep hearing. And I'll live like it's the last time for a long time at the wrong time. It's like, a lot of these people can't give this up. Can't give up this like projection thing. They can't give up this scapegoat thing. They can't give up this tactic, because they realize that, like, this is the only way that they can keep this going, or it will be the last time they see the sun for a while. Okay? And I know it sounds so spooky, bro. It really does, but it's like, it's metaphoric. It's metaphoric, okay? Whew. So that is your message. You're definitely going to be having a great Mercury retrograde, okay? Flow with your spirit team. They have so many beautiful things to show you, all right? Sending you so much love, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.